4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, this is Ranchin here, bringing you all another circle of commentary. This is going to be the third set. I can't even say that slowly anymore, I swear to God. This is going to be the third set between Hero and ForGG in the round of 16 of the Bigfile MSL round of 16. Yeah. Cool. Sweet 16 and all that. What was that in the NCAA? Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final 4, and then just the finals. Yeah, pretty much. Not that I care or watch that, but occasionally it pops up on my ESPN America, where I watch my baseball and my hockey, and some of them funky T-shows like PTI. PTI. Anyway, let's go to StarCraft, eh? Hero at the bottom right position, playing yet again red, and yet again Zerg, surprise, surprise. Up left in position, ForGG gets a bit of a change. Still plays Terran, but now he gets to run around in purple. Yay! Whether that shall be a possible advantage to him, I don't know, but I do know for a fact that when he plays in first person, he changes himself to teal and his opponent to red. So honestly, seeing himself in purple, I don't think it's going to give him any sort of moral advantage. Like, aha, I am purple, I win today. I believe there was a theory one day out there by Moletrap, if Stork goes purple, he wins. Something like that. Purple or pink, I think it was actually pink. Pink or purple, I forget. Whichever it was. I think it might have been pink. If Stork went pink, he won. Not altogether too sure about that. Not altogether too sure if that colors actually affect the game, and not altogether too sure that I should be talking about that one. There's a lot of strategizing and stuff going on. This is Odd Eye 3, and Hero doing what so many Zerg players do on this map. Go for 12 hatch. 2-player map, but we don't care. Distances long enough, safe enough, no matter. Worked out well for him in the second set, going for something a little bit different than this, but now just going to go for straight up 12 hatch. And ForGG gonna go straight up 14. Oh man, this looks like just these guys made a deal or something in a chat. Okay, you go 12 hatch, I go 14cc, and we'll see what happens. And they're like, okay. It does seem like it, but this is Odd Eye 2 is the only Odd Eye. This is Odd Eye 3 actually, but Odd Eye is the only 2-player map I know of where players just go for 14cc's and 12 hatches and yada yada yada, and just go, I don't care. That's what I do. It's what we do on this map. What? Simple in that. Doing that. No, you know, nothing. No words. Nothing to explain yourself. Just I go for a 12 hatch on a 2-player map. I don't care. I mean, think about the fact what would have happened if you know Hero had gone for a 9 pull maybe, and aggressive 9 pull. Go for 6 Zerg and just run across the map. He might have caught him. Probably wouldn't cut that wall, but still might have run in there and do a little bit of damage. So you never know. O's going to block himself off. All for GG to spot that natural coming up and know that there's a 12 hatch on the way, but not spotting the tech, not spotting the fact that there's a production hatchery coming up inside of his base. So we're going to be seeing that good old standard for Zergs these days. 12 hatch, spawning pool, additional hatchery, lair, spire, den, you know, Utilisks flying around, transitioning into lurkers, transitioning into additional bases, transitioning into hive, into defilers, go lurker, defiler. He did a good job with some of those ultras at the late game, although it didn't become too big of a factor. It just kind of meat shields and had a lot of them out there. So we're going to see exactly what he goes for here, but this does look like it's just going to be your good old standard stuff. Although Factory did not see the refinery come up for ForGG, so Factory, very quick factory out there for him. So it does look like he's gonna be bringing the funk. So that's good. That's good. Give the drum a song. Bum, 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 bum. I think that's a funky song. And now I miss Bunker Chat. But anyway, Academy on the way as well. So he might be transitioning, maybe going for something early with a factory and transitioning into Medic Marine. But is getting the second refinery, so whatever he's going for looks like he's going to be quite gas heavy. I don't know, this might even be 14cc transitioning into air, maybe going for heavy Goliaths, maybe going to go for Valkyries. But the Hydrant coming up alongside that lair, so seems like Hero thinking of another fake out, going to float that factory up, and Starport going to land it right afterwards. That was funky. But adding in a comset station, going to go and comset that stuff out there. Still don't see an eBay out there for him anywhere. Yep, there you go. Just not putting that right next to his refinery. He's ForGG's favorite spot from what I've seen in these 3 games, his favorite spot for an eBay is right next to his initial refinery inside of his base. Hey, these little things you pick up from watching these guys play. But yeah, ForGG still, I still think he's managing to get. I think he's a guy who's going to manage to keep his cool, keep his calm in this kind of position, just place safe, I guess. He has a nice wall out there, has a few Marines on the left side, has his CVs close by to repair just in case something crazy happens. But should be able to make sure those Zerglings do not actually pass by and ransack his bases. 2 additional barracks come up, so it does look like he's just getting those additional refineries just to play standard game, just transitioning into getting very, very quick tech though. So it does look like he's just going for a quick teching build into heavy economy, heavy army. Just start off by getting the tech as quickly as possible. Then Gen just macro a huge army going. Science facility already up there, and you're not even 6 minutes into the game. That is quick. That is pretty nice. Off of 14cc, and of course going for something like this off one base, extremely risky. Even if we're off a quick expand, risky. Though for 14cc, definitely something I understand. Fuzerg is trying to go and attack that supply depot. Not going to happen right there. And just like he's going to go, his dropship apparently. It has a control tower, so I assume it's going to be a dropship coming out. So ForGG might going to try to go for that for an early drop. Low left in position going to be vulnerable for a significant amount of time, so that might actually be a perfect position to drop upon. Main also looking vulnerable. So ForGG going to go for a drop. As long as he hides the drop, just fly straight out south with it. If he scans that lower left hand, could be seeing a dropship just fly straight from the man, straight south. Nothing for here to spot that on the way. Quick Queen's Nest yet again as he expands the lower left hand. Does seem like the dropship is going to go straight south. Or is it? I'm not quite too sure. It does look like so far. And if he goes there, it's going to be a good position. Meanwhile, now the front right now. A lot of danger. Second bunker on the way. Still don't see any scans coming off for him at all. Lurker's attacking the initial bunker. Going to go down. Marine's going to be forced out of the way. Zerg is going to get through. Scan going to come off. Some of these are going to be blockaded. Meanwhile, now the drop is spotting the lower left position. A couple of tanks on the right, on the upper side, waiting for that siege to come up so he can start attacking that. He's actually completely ignoring the hatchery. Oh my god. I think he had himself waypointed. Oh, you poor guy. You poor guy, you're going to get screwed with that if Hero spotted it, which I assume he will have. But it looks like he's still going to be able to do the damage. High beam on the way. He's going to drop nothing inside. Okay, he's going to drop 1 Marine inside the natural, try to kill a drone. Force the drones inside the main where the rest of the force is going to be waiting for. There's a fire bat in there as well. Oh my god, 2 fire bats and 1 single Marine. These fire bats could rip everything into shreds. They could, maybe they won't. Zerg is just not even focusing on the Zerg right now. Only getting a few drones though. What was that? Actually 6 drones on one of those. I think saw a 6 on one of those. On one of those fire bats. So some nice damage here. Nice diversion from his own front. And Dropship is going to fly across safely back home. Could have accomplished a lot more with that if he had wanted. But looks like a very well thought out strategy from ForGG here. This is exactly, looks like it just, yep, this is exactly what I'm going for right here. Going to go for 14cc. Then just going to take up real quick, confuse the hell out of everyone, go for a drop, defend my front, barely, and go for fire bats really early on and try to do a hell of a lot of damage, and partially succeed, but almost get my front broken. It's exactly what I'm going to do. And also I sound like a news anchor from, no, not Louisiana. I don't know why I suddenly thought about Louisiana. Never been. So Dropship now meanwhile going to go to the right side of the map. ForGG just flying around where Hero won't be able to spot it. Science was also out there for him, for ForGG, and he's finally getting a decent troop out there to defend his front. Zerglings kind of milling around, going to spot that dropship on its way. So finally Hero now. ForGG, of course, opting not to be as safe. Could have gone for just right to the upper right-hand corner, right down, but probably would get spotted otherwise. Defaller Mount alongside a Spire now out, so we're going to be seeing some more Scourge out there. That's most likely for Scourge. Zerglings just waiting on a drop location. Just, yep, drop on us, guy. Just go ahead, try. Going to the left side for GG. Hope he's paying attention. Might want to skip that drop. Nothing to kill the dropship, so he could just completely skip dropping it. Nothing to pick it off. Dropship is flying around trying to find an open position. This is a lurker that the natural expansion burrowed down. But for GG, yeah, gonna make sure he stays safe, make sure he's gonna stay alive. Just gonna go away and pick off a random Zergling. Just, oh, hello. Were you the one that found me? Die. Let's see, ForGG doesn't really have that much in the way of an army. He has weapons, 1 upgrades on him, and Siege Tanks coming out, gonna go and pull back, yeah, kill that lurker, force the pull back, and then die as it runs for his life. But at least he has enough of a force to kind of push out a little bit, make sure there's no contain on him, make sure there's no threat at this front. But now he's going to find himself, could be a little bit of trouble there. Nidus Canals all over the place. So very, very, very quick teching from both players.